All right, so y'all gonna have to kind of excuse my appearance. I am cleaning the bathroom, and as I do, whenever I clean, I have like a YouTube or either a podcast playing in the background as I do my cleaning. That's just what it is, right? So I just got introduced to this PlayStation blackout topic via, listening to a YouTube channel, right? And yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with my man 3MG, Ricky. This is the dumbest. This is the dumbest protest. One of the dumber gaming protests I've ever seen as well. For number one, and I made a video and I deleted it, and I wish I didn't, but I made a video making this point when the news first got announced, that Sony was no longer going to be making physical media disc for, video games and, just DVDs, Blu-rays, all that stuff, right? They were going to stop producing that stuff in 2028. Okay, I'll have the exact date in the title. But the point that I want to make here in this video is the point that I made in the video that I deleted. If you all truly want to protest against Sony or just these companies in general that are claiming to that they're going to get rid of physical media, you can simply you have from now, especially with Sony, right? You have from now, really when they first announced it, but since I'm making this video, you have from now until 2028. We're still in 2026, by the way. As I'm recording this video, when it's going up, it's still the year 2026. So literally you have under 2 years, let's say ballpark it 2 years from now to the date in 2028, once again, for you to just exclusively or majority buy physical media if you truly feel some type of way about it. But complaining about it and then not doing anything and then continuing to be part of the proof that the non-physical media is the one that's selling more, but because you keep purchasing electronic versions as opposed to physical versions of things. It's like with me when I first started being an author, right? When I first started out, I got a lot of people. I got this comment a lot, or these comments a lot. Number one, when I first started, right, and I published my first book, I did both physical and, ebook version of it. I still do that now, but I don't get these comments at all now, right? But when I first started, there were people saying things like, "Oh, I only read ebooks. Oh, I don't buy physical books," or right? So that prompted me to then create ebook versions of, again, my first title. Then when I did that, people were like, "But I only like physical. No, we got to fight against the ebooks and all this other shit," right? So till this day, as an author, I still do both physical and ebooks. But I can tell you right now, I've sold a lot more ebooks than I have physical copies of the books that I have. I have literally a storage of physical copied books that I have here because I didn't want to pay for extra stores to have them in the Barnes and Nobles or in libraries or any other bookstores. The stuff that's there. But I still have an extra storage that I keep in my room, simply because, again, most of the sales that I get are ebook sales. I'm grateful for every sale, but the point of the matter is everyone that's claiming, whether it's a book, a video game, or a movie, if you're claiming that you're all about physical media and preserving physical media, go out and buy physical media. It's literally that simple. It's literally that simple for you to go out and support the thing that you claim you want to support. Sticking on the aspect of video games here, right? You have until 2028 for Sony. I don't know if Xbox is going to make the same direction, but they haven't made it clear they're going all digital yet, Which means if you really want to stick it to Sony, another solution is to just switch to Xbox. Switch to Nintendo. Nintendo still does physical, don't they? To my understanding, they still do physical games. And I understand not everyone is a fan of these other consoles, but if you are someone that's not really a big into the big console war, but this is an issue for you, this being the whole all digital thing that Sony is going to do in 2028. Let me remind you, 2028 is when it goes into full effect. Not anytime before. 2028. So again, that's ways away from now. We still haven't even gone through 2026. We still have a whole damn year of 2027 before we even get to 2028. And yet you're complaining as if you don't have the time to make a difference. You don't have the time to support physical media. It makes no sense to me. I can understand if the complaints, if it was like by August 28th of 2026, we're doing this thing, and as I'm recording this, it's August 23rd, and it's like, okay, you only have 5 days to make a change. You're not going to make a change in 5 days, a change of that magnitude in 5 days without going bankrupt, buying everything, every physical media in the damn world. And I wouldn't even say the fight is worth that much. But we have until 2028, y'all. And I'm putting myself in this we category because I can tell you, yes, I am guilty of the individuals who have bought more digital games than physical copies of games. I can tell you that. I've been guilty of that. The last time I was 100% or the majority physical copies was the PS3 era. Kid you not. That was the last time I was actually every single game that I owned on the PS3, or at least 97%, I believe, of the games that I owned on the PS3 were actually physical copies of said games. It was Black Ops 3, the GTA 4, all the DLC. Well, not the DLCs at the time, but those were the digital copies that I had. But GTA 4, not 3, but GTA 4. I think GTA 5 even. I don't remember every single game. But the point is, that was the last time. PlayStation 3. That was the last time I was all physical. You know? And you could look at me and be like, oh, you're the problem. You're defending. I'm not defending Sony's decision. I don't like it either. You know, I'm a physical media person myself. I own both Cyberpunk. I got the PS5 now. And I own Cyberpunk 2077, the physical and the digital version of the game. Not because I love the game so much, but I really wanted that physical copy of said game as well, right? So I did my due diligence when I got my PS5, you know, to make sure, okay, this is a piece of physical media, or this is a piece of, you know, history that I want to continue to preserve. Let me do whatever I can to preserve it. So I ended up buying the disc for it. And you can do the same for, if you have a PS5, up until the date in 2028. But that is the solution that I have for y'all. Go to the competition. And if you're not going to do that for whatever reason, simply just right now until 2028, once again, go and buy physical media. Stop bitching on the internet. Stop asking people or telling people to do things that you're not willing to do. And I don't want to hear the I think this argument is BS as well, where it's like the same people arguing against the move are not the same people who primarily buy digital games. I'm calling BS on that. I am calling BS on that. I'm calling BS on that. Now, am I saying everyone who's against the whole all digital future are the same people who are, you know, just talking just to talk? I believe, yeah, there are definitely people who do have primarily, or if not all of their games and DVDs or even books even physically, right? But that's not the majority. So stop it. I just had to say that before someone was going to comment that. All right, because I know that was going to be something someone commented, but I got to get back to cleaning. So, yeah, just wanted to get this shit out here.